Good morning, Rose. Good morning, JT and Avon. And good morning, any other friends who might be watching my special story time video today. Um, so today I picked a book from my book collection that I thought you might like. It's very funny. It was written by a man who lives in a country called Ireland. So if your parents have a globe or a map, or maybe they could look it up on the computer and show you where Ireland is, it's a country across the ocean, and it's a country that I know some of our ancestors came from. Um, but I'm going to read the story to you today. It's very funny. It may be a story that you can understand because maybe something similar, that means something not exactly the same, but close to the same, maybe that similar thing happened to you. So the story we're going to read today is called Stuck. And again, the author's name and the author and the illustrator is Oliver Jeffers. And again, Oliver Jeffers is from the country of Ireland. So the book is called Stuck. And you can see on the front cover there's a little boy and he's looking up into a tree. So it gives you some clues as to what the story might be about. So here goes. And let's go ahead and do our song. I know Rose really enjoys this song when she does her own library class. So this song goes like this. And it's about this special page that's in the front of every book. It's called the title page. And here it goes. This is the title page. This is the title page. Title, author, illustrator on the title page. At the bottom of the page is the publisher's name and the city where the book was made. That's the title page. The publisher is Scholastic Incorporated. Now, it does not say the city. Sometimes it doesn't. But if you look it up online, I believe Scholastic has their main headquarters in a city called New York. But you can investigate that. So I'm going to start this story, and then I'm going to tell you a couple other things about Oliver Jeffers and some more information you can find out about Oliver. I'm going to turn the page, and we're going to look at this page. Now, this page gives other information about the book. This page is a page that has information about who the book is dedicated to. So I'm going to read the dedication right now. To those who were there, Papa, Rosebud, Dave Budd, the brothers, or the brother, the other brother, so there was actually two brothers there, and Chester and San. So that's an interesting list of people that Oliver Jeffers has dedicated this story to. And here is the story. It all began when Floyd's kite became stuck in a tree. He tried pulling and swinging, but it wouldn't come unstuck. The trouble really began when he threw his favorite shoe to knock the kite loose. And that got stuck too. So he threw up his other shoe to knock down his favorite one, and unbelievably, that got stuck as well. In order to knock down his other shoe, Floyd fetched Mitch. Looks like Mitch. Mitch looks like his cat. Or someone's cat. Doesn't say if it's his. Maybe it's a neighbor's. Who knows? Cats get stuck in trees all the time, but this was getting ridiculous. Floyd fetched a ladder. He was going to sort this out once and for all. So he thinks maybe this will be the key to fixing this problem. So what was it he originally trying to get out of the tree? I hope you all remember. It was his kite. And up he threw it. I'm sure you can guess what happened. What happened? Oh my gosh, look at that. Now the ladder's in the tree. The ladder was borrowed from a neighbor and would definitely need to be put back before anyone noticed. And in order to do so, Floyd flung a bucket of paint in it, or at it, I should say. And wouldn't you know, the bucket of paint got stuck. Of course it did, right? Of course it did. Then Floyd tried, let's see what he tries next. Oh my gosh, a duck to knock down the bucket of paint, a chair to knock down the duck, his friend's bicycle to knock down the chair, the kitchen sink to knock down his friend's bicycle, Floyd's front door to knock down the kitchen sink. Is any of this working? Doesn't seem like it. The family car to knock down their front door. He's saying, hello. The milkman to knock down the family car. Does anything seem to be working? An orangutan to knock down the milkman, who surely had somewhere else to be. Look at that huge orangutan. Do orangutans just wander through your neighborhood? A small boat to knock down the orangutan. A big boat to knock down the small boat. Look, he's pulling the anchor. It's hard for you to see. A rhinoceros. I'm curious to see what he was trying to write here. I think it looks like the word pig, but he changed it to rhinoceros to knock down the big boat. A long distance truck to knock down the rhinoceros. A house across the street to knock down the long distance truck. And they're saying, Floyd. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. A lighthouse to knock down the house that's no longer across the street. A curious whale in the wrong place at the wrong time to knock down the lighthouse. And he's saying, hi, what are you doing? Wonder why the whale is on the land anyway. So he's looking at that huge whale. What do you think he's going to do? A fire truck was passing and heard all the commotion. I know Rose loves fire trucks. Can we help at all? And guess what? Up they went. First the engine, followed by the firemen, one by one. And there they stayed, stuck between the orangutan and one of the boats. Firemen would definitely be noticed missing, and Floyd knew he'd be in big trouble. Then he had an idea, and he went to find a saw. A saw. What could he do with a saw? What's a saw used for? I bet you can take a guess what might be logical for him to use a saw for. It's a tree. And what do you use a saw for? Cutting things down. But let's see. So he went to find the saw. And that was it. Pop! There was no more room left in the tree, and the kite came unstuck. Floyd was delighted. He had forgotten all about his kite, and he put it to use immediately and enjoyed the rest of his day very much. Okay, but look at this. It's nighttime. That night, Floyd fell asleep. He was exhausted. And he thought before he fell asleep, that he could have sworn there was something that he was forgetting. What do you think he's forgetting? Now remember, the saw, he threw it up in the tree. I thought he was going to cut it down, but he threw it. His kite came down. He played with it. But wait a minute, there's a bunch of stuff still up in that tree, right? People, things. And it says, hang on a minute, lads. I've got a great idea. And it looks like it's a fireman talking. What do you think his idea might be? A fireman's idea to get them out of the tree. You have to think about that. You'll have to maybe come up with your own ending. What do you think the fireman's going to do to get them all out of the tree? Look at the back. There's the orangutan looks like he's falling out of something. So maybe that fireman came up with a good solution. What do you think? Well, in the meantime, you draw or write about your ideas of what might have happened. I think another thing I would recommend, if your parents can get to Oliver Jeffers' YouTube page, there is a fantastic video about Oliver Jeffers and all the work he does, writing picture books and all his artwork. It's just fabulous. So I think you guys would enjoy watching that. I believe it's Oliver Jeffers World, I think is his YouTube page. But you could look it up on Google. So anyway, that is my story today, Stuck by Oliver Jeffers. And I really, really hope you enjoyed it. And I hope you have a wonderful day. And get out there and play if you can. Maybe if you can't get outside and play, make something, draw something, play something. Just enjoy your day. And I miss you all so much. And I will see you soon. Bye.